How you doing? My name is Catching Seas, and I'm not really mentally in a good place right now. I've been trying to get better, and even though I am, I still think that I need some sort of therapy, even if it's online. Um, I need to find a way to get some therapy, but right now I'm in the process of moving. I'm moving, by the way, but this year has been really bad for a lot of people. Obviously, a global thing, the pandemic. However, a lot of people have died from other reasons. Uh, my dad and grandmother recently passed away. My dad passed away early September. My grandmother actually passed away earlier this week. Today's being Friday, actually Saturday at 1 a.m. that I'm recording this because I just couldn't really wait any longer. I just need to talk to you guys, and maybe releasing this pressure, this emotion will actually help me to get better. Um, I have a few things on my mind. That's why I wrote it down. Uh, so in March, I actually had a really bad breakup. Um, really bad breakup. It was long distance. Key advice: don't do long distance, even if you have been friends for 2 years. Uh, this guy, the fucking clown. um, but yeah, and then COVID actually made me not see the acquaintances that I actually do have in Texas. Plus, I had plans to actually go to locals, and they just all went away. Lost my job. A lot of people have lost their job. Lost my job. I actually am. I just can't go anywhere. Um, and while that's not actually a big problem by itself, I actually miss having uh, money and being able to treat my family once in a while. Uh, since I've been working a lot, I couldn't really find a way to visit Florida and see my grandmother, especially with this COVID. Even uh, I was afraid of actually getting COVID to her or my dad, and then having them die, or just having my grandma have it, and then it just forms like a chain, you know. I won't get into details, but my mom has said my grandmother's death was planned. She had it all planned out. I still haven't asked her yet. What do you mean by that? I still haven't asked her yet. She probably meant suicide. She probably meant suicide. Um, she took some pills. She fell, broke her neck, couldn't really move from waist down, from what I've been told. She lives all the way in Florida. I live in Texas. And by the time that I want to actually consider to go visit and maybe risk my life and others just to see my grandmother, she was pronounced dead. Literally, I got the news when I woke up. That's the first thing. I couldn't get out of bed. The other thing is, I ended a 8-year relationship with somebody. Now, after my grandfather's death, my dad's death, um, I needed a break from YouTube, Twitch, less social media, and then we had an argument. That's irrelevant. What does matter is I told her, hey, I'm not in the best shape. I'm not. I want to just end it all. You know, I began to think very suicidal. All she did was she blocked me. A week later or two, don't remember, it's irrelevant. Um, she told me, yeah, I blocked you because I didn't want negativity when I'm with my friends. For context, she went to visit a friend because her friend was being suicidal as well. And he needed support and whatnot. I'm all off for it, but don't support a friend and then just kick me out of the gutters because you don't want negativity. What if I actually did it? What if, besides my dad's death, and then not having a job, not being able to see anyone, you just put me out of the edge, and I just did it. What happens? Like like what the fuck? It's it's just amazing. It's just amazing how friendships just come and go like that. She was actually as well a potential lover, which is the nail in the coffin, the cherry on top, if you will. Um, just can't believe I was like backstabbed from that too. So, the that's basically what I want to say. The only thing that I have from my dad is I think it is a birthday card and a recorded audio from my grandmother. That's the only thing. Fuck. And you know, life is hard, bro. Life is hard. Both deaths back to back. Can even travel to see other family members. You know, I used to call my grandmother. It's basically like me, basically. Um, she was a sweet grandmother. Uh, would make coffee at like 10 p.m. I make coffee at like I just make coffee like earlier, uh, around like 2 hours ago, so like around 11. We can both sleep soundly when we drink coffee. I think it's just what's in the family, you know. So yeah, that's why I haven't been able to upload as much uh this year. It went all downhill ever since March. Um, I'm actually lucky to have a mom, you know, brother, sister. Lucky to be alive, you know. Yeah, I think that's everything that I've been everything that I want to say. Just key points. If your friend is going through some hardship, be there for them. You know, uh, because they'll they'll get worse. Believe me, they'll get worse. Uh, the worst thing that you can do is telling them, "Hey, I'm depressed." They tell you that, "Hey, I'm depressed." You block them because you don't want any negativity, and then 2 months later, not only their dad is dead, but also their grandmother. You know, she died because she didn't want any hardship. She didn't want to be a burden for those people that would need to help her if she gets that surgery, if she gets better from her injury. She didn't want to because she didn't want to make people suffer because she also suffered from having to help my grandfather because he was also suffering. And then seeing her son dead, he was on his way to see him, to see her. I think that's everything I wanted to say. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to take any more breaks. I don't want to take any more time of you know of your day. It's been 14 minutes, 30 something seconds. I don't know. Uh, been been trying to how I would approach this video, but yeah, yeah support your friends, family in this time of need. I That's my thing. That's my advice. Catch you guys later and stay gassy.